Grub a dub dub, what's in the tub? What's going on, my subscribers? Ace here, and I'm here with my round 9 match of the CCL official. And if you guys are excited for this match, make sure to hit that like button down below. And this is going to be against your boy Grids, the young head coach of the Petalburg Pikachus. I always want to say Pallet because it's the Pallet Pachirisus was the old team of Zax. And it's very similar because it has double P's and it always confuses me. But he is the head coach of the Petalburg Pikachus, and his team over there is composed of Starmie, Raichu, Crocodile, Haxorus, Gardevoir, and Metagross. Now going into this match, I was pretty confident that I could win this matchup, but I knew that it was going to be tough just because he has so many threats against me, especially the Gardevoir, the Crocodile, the Starmie, and the Haxorus are going to be big problems for my team. I felt that the Metagross and the, because the Metagross isn't Mega, because Gardevoir is his designated Mega, that I wasn't really afraid of that. In the Raichu, I have Amoonguss and Excadrill that completely just obliterate its life. And, I mean, my Durant pretty much just can hit it, like, twice and blow it away. So, even once, if it doesn't have a Focus Sash, it could get blown away. So, I was feeling pretty confident, and I was like, okay, you know, what do I want to lead with here? So I looked over and I was like, you know, Blastoise is a really good lead, but if he leads with a Raichu, which is a possible lead because Volt Switch, like, I only have one ground type, but I'm not going to lead with my Excadrill right off the bat. I could, but it doesn't really make sense to lead off with it, especially when he has a Starmie, which would naturally outspeed it normally if I wasn't Scarfed. And if you Scarf Starmie, then I'm in a poor position, and he could just Psychic freely because, well, my best weapon would be the Liepard, but then I have to play around with Scald as well, so that's kind of a meh kind of situation there. So I decided to lead off with Hitmonlee, and we'll get right into the match right here. So Grids was issuing the challenge, and I was hearing this music, I was like, So he leads off with the Metagross, and I was like, okay, he's definitely screens Metagross if he's leading off with it, probably with the Stealth Rocks. So I just go for the Fake Out here just to get my Unburden boost from the normal gem, because I figure why not start off and just gain my speed up and put Grids in a position where he has to kind of play against me. So I go for the knockoff here, figuring that he's probably Light Clay on his Mon here with the Metagross, and as he does set up a Light Screen, which I thought was a little odd. I'm not sure why he didn't set up a Reflect, considering I am a Hitmonlee out here. But I wasn't really too worried about it. So I just go for the high jump kick here, figuring that he probably can't do much to me. He goes for the Stealth Rocks here, which is smart, and I'm a little mad that these Stealth Rocks are up now because now my Liepard can't come in with his Focus Shots for free, and I'm going to have to get a Rapid Spin off with my Excadrill eventually. So he goes for the Bull Punch here just to get damage off before he goes down to this high jump kick right here. And I'm feeling pretty good. I'm up 1-0 right here, and I'm like, alright, this is a really good position. I have a double speed Hitmonlee here. And he brings in the Gardevoir here, and I was like, okay, realistically, I can't kill this thing at all. But my damage right now is not going to be really good just because I can't really hit this thing with anything that will kill it, and I can't really swap out because nothing comes in on a Hyper Voice. So I just decided to go for the Bullet Punch here just to get off damage as much as I can against the Gardevoir because this thing is a huge threat against my team. And I get off about right around 50%, which is fantastic. He goes for the Side Shock here, probably anticipating me to swap into my Amoonguss. But he goes down, Legbird goes down there to the Side Shock. And now we're kind of even here at 5-5. So I go into my Molebird here, the Excadrill, because I know that nothing really likes a Molebreaker Earthquake here. So I just go for the Earthquake here because he has no Mon that swaps into this freely. But he goes into his Crocodile actually, and I know that it's not going to kill it in one shot. And the way he brought it in here, I was like, okay, are you defensive? But he didn't have Intimidate, so that shows me he's Moxie, probably Choice Scarf. His Light Screen wears off there, but it doesn't really matter here. I swap out here just to be safe. Because I didn't want to take like a knockoff or an Earthquake if he was Scarfed. So I just decided to go into Molebird here to be a little bit safe. And he goes for the Earthquake here, and he puts me in a really tough position. I was like, oh crap, because this is way over half, and I was like, holy shit, that did a lot. So I swap out here, kind of dumbly. I shouldn't have swapped out here. I should have just stacked my Amoonguss and let him get up the Moxie there, so I could bring in Gunbird for free, because Gunbird absolutely lives an Earthquake from this thing even after the Moxie boost. As you guys can see, it's going to do just over like what would be half if the Stealth Rocks weren't up. So if I was able to come in for free and get my Mega Evolution off, I would have been able to blow this thing away. But now Gunbird is going to have to go down here and give him the Moxie boost, and because he is Choice Scarf Jolly and I am Choice Scarf Adamant with my Excadrill, he actually is going to end up sweeping me here. There's nothing I can do because my Durant here isn't choice scarfed, it's choice banded. I was advised against bringing the choice band or choice scarf, and I brought choice band instead. So I go into Catbird here, just trying to get off some damage with Sucker Punch to see if I could, if anything, I can do anything. Maybe I can get a crit or something, but I don't end up getting it here. He's just gonna Earthquake, and he's gonna 5-0 sweep me right here, which really sucks. And I take my first loss of the season basically here. Oh, not even just basically, I do take my first loss of the season because he's just going to get his Moxie boost up here and nothing's going to live this thing. I wish I would have played it a lot smarter there and just had let Mollybroad go down. I know it was a good Mon against the Raichu and could possibly live Hyper Voices against the Gardevoir, but he did have the Psy Shock. So in the end, it would have been better for me just to sack the Mollybird off at the beginning and then let my Blastoise come in. And I really wish I would have brought the Choice Scarf Durant, but I ended up bringing it as Choice Banded, just from advisement there. You know, I'm never going to blame anybody for my own mistakes. You know, that was my own decision at the end of the day. So, you know, I lost this one to a good friend of mine, Grids. He's, like I told him, he's been unconfident before, but I've never regarded him as a bad battler or anything. You know, he just has to take the right opportunities. And I'm very proud of him for taking the right opportunities. You know, he saw that I swapped around badly on Crocodile, and he just stayed in Earthquakes, and he takes the game here. There really is nothing that I can do here. Nothing on my team will outspeed this, and with the Moxie Boost, nothing's living it. So that's basically it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to bring this to you guys because I didn't play as well as I should have. Yeah, it's nice, good 5-0 for Grids there. I just wish I could have played better. I wish I would have just, like, I would have slowed things down and taken my time there. But I think this is good for me before the end of the season, because the end of the season isn't for a couple more weeks, and I can still stay in the playoffs as I win out, because I am by far the best record holder in the league. I think, actually, I might be tied with Kendra, I believe, 8-1. But, or maybe I might be a little bit more than her, I'm not sure. I haven't looked. But either way, you know, I think it's good for me just to, you know, experience a loss just so that, you know, I'm not just high up on a pedestal, because I'd rather have the loss now where I can focus back down more and play better in the future than rather have it in, like, say, the playoffs or something when I get there. But yeah, sorry to bring you guys a loss. You know, next week I'll be back, or not next week, next week, I will be back with a another battle, which is going to be against Max, the head coach of the Wellington Wormadams. You thick. The young Wormadam trash boy, you know. All right, but I'm gonna be back against that match, and I'm going to be focused to the grindstone. I'm gonna be going hard, and I'm gonna take that match. I'm saying it right now. I don't want to lose anymore at all. I want to win out, and I want to prove that this match wasn't how I play Pokemon. This match was just me panicking at one time. Won't happen again. But thank you guys so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Bye bye.